Previously on Trails Beyond the Horizon, Ren and Dominique left Anchorville in order to accompany Agnes back to Edith. The next day, Elaine and Yora joined the party to replace their absent members. In the Grim Arena, the party fought a copy of Grenell Shin, who nearly killed me with 2 back-to-back S-breaks. Then the party defeated Simeon the Imaginator in order to conquer the 8th domain. Apparently he's supposed to be on par with McBurn. Finally, the party watched 2 memory orbs. One that revealed Nina came from outside Zemuria, and one that might be about Resette's past.
So these are idols?
Okay everyone, it's finally time. The day of the full-fledged rocket launch for this Project Startaker. We've been looking forward to it for ages now. And I think all of you here in Anchorville are going to have an incredible time too. This is a historic moment when humanity finally reaches the stars. We'll be heading back to the capital after this, but I'm so glad we got to have fun together last night. We all gazed up into the same sky, so let's root for the rocket launch's success today. This isn't exactly in the plans, but we'll be performing a song for you right here and now. Surprise! Come on everyone, let's get fired up. This is our song, Planet Rain. Rachel planned everything today, and she was so upset when we first got sent out here. But it looks like yesterday's show really had an impact on her. I swear, she should just be honest about her feelings. Since we're idols, we have to live up to our fans' expectations no matter what. Our concert yesterday did surprisingly well, which means the people this city are now a part of our fanbase. So we'll have to make sure they have a good time before we head back to the capital. Did they remember what about the attack last night?
I'm gonna be an astronaut.
Let's see.
Missing medical director Nurse Finlay. There's a matter I wish to discuss with everyone at Arkride Solutions. I know you may be otherwise occupied, but will you be able to meet in front of the staff room on the first floor of the hospital? We're still rather busy dealing with everything that happened yesterday, but please don't hesitate to interrupt me.
What to do?
Anchorville Bounty. For recent intel, a strange dangerous monster has appeared in the southern outskirts of Anchorville. We appreciate you taking care of this beast in the guild's stead. There's a piece of paper on the corner. Novel Sunshine Agnes is set in Anchorville. No one knows who the author is, and speaking as a fan, I'd really like to know more about them. If you have any information at all, please reach out. Read our receptionist, Eden News Agency. We've got a wanted monster request, typical stuff. But what the hell is this other one about? Something about an offer of some random novel. It's not some random novel, it's Agnes' favorite book, Sunshine Agnes. She let me borrow it, and I read through the whole thing. It was so good. Is that so? It's been on my to-read list for some time. I'm glad that book's gotten people more interested in Anchorville. But this request. Yeah, it's only soliciting information. It wouldn't really classify it as a press VG. That being said, what a coincidence that one of your favorite book protagonists has the same name you do. Or is that why you like it so much? It's a little embarrassing to admit, but that's right. The reason why I asked my parents for it in the first place was because of the title. But that's just the start of it. The real reason why I treasure it so much is because I admire Agnes' character so much. She was basically forced to go back to the capital, right? Yeah, at least she should be safer over there. Now, I know it's saying the request and that we've got more important stuff to worry about. But this is the offer of Agnes' favorite book we're talking about. I think it's worth doing a little digging. Yes, if we manage to find something, I'm sure we'll make her really happy when we tell her. A sort of verbal souvenir, huh? I like the idea. When one is burdened with worries, they are often inclined to overlook things. It's precisely at times like these where we need to take a step back and remain calm. And it's all, so our first clue is... Hold up, let's not put the cart before the horse, Ko. We gotta talk to the person who posted this before anything else.
Time to solve some problems.
Okay, novel offer.
Excuse me?
Oh wait, do you see my request? What have you found so far? I've gotta know. Sorry to break it to you, but we've got nothing yet. What? We were actually hoping you could answer some of our questions before we proceed. I see, in that case. It seems a little strange to me. Eden News Agency published Sunshine Agnes, didn't it? So then why are you investigating if you work here? You're right, it is kind of weird when the publisher is looking into the offer. Something doesn't add up here. Exactly, that's exactly right. That's the thing, there are no records of the offer here at Eden News. No records, is that even possible? That was my question, so I talked to some of the senior staff members. I only joined the company a year ago, by the way. Sunshine Agnes was published 5 years before I was even here. The editor-in-chief at the time had already retired before I joined the team. So there's nobody here who would know what transpired. Precisely, I'm so curious. It's a mysterious little tale that takes place in Anchorville. And the protagonist is the reporter Edwin. He got to be based off the real Edwin, right? They do have the same name. Wait, are you saying? Yes, I thought he might be offered too, so I asked him about it again and again. But every time he just smiles and says, I don't have that kind of talent. Besides which, he was busy making a name for himself 6 years ago with his concise coverage and detailed reporting. Realistically speaking, he wouldn't have the time to write a novel on the side. But then who? Ugh, and here I thought I might learn something if I worked here. She seems like quite a fan, a real bookworm. She's both annoying and definitely not the author. So what's the next play? So what if we try talking to someone who knows a lot about the book? We might be able to find it at least since it takes place in Anchorville. Good plan, I know a perfect place in the shopping district. Let's head over.
Let me ask you something.
You're trying to track down the author of Sunshine Agnes? Oh, that sounds super fun. I figured you'd be the expert when it comes to books. So do you know anything? You wouldn't believe how big a deal it was when it was first published. People here in Anchorville especially were theorizing about who the author could be. I guess it makes sense that the novel's saying would be a hotbed for that kind of thing. The whole story about the lead reporter and the mysterious girl is fascinating in its own right. But one of the things people love about the book is how accurately it depicts certain unexpected things about Anchorville. For example, you know the main street? It's called Cromwell Street, especially. In the book, it's described as featuring a slightly aggravating upward slope. Oh, you mean the scene on the bike, right? So that's what the street is based on. So what's so exciting about that? Heard people refer to visiting places from their favorite fictional works as pilgrimages in recent years. Yeah, the book definitely embellishes the incline a bit. What if you tried looking into the similarities between the real Anchorville and the version of the book? That might help you get closer to the writer. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Sounds like we're gonna end up doing a pilgrimage of our own, eh? Good thing the city ain't that big. We might be able to get some good intel at the bar. Shall we go then?
Pardon me.
Sunshine Agnes, eh? Of course I enjoyed the novel. Hey, you make it sound like everybody's read it. Because they have. Most everyone in Anchorville, at least. People would always tell me I was in the book, too. Really? Oh, you must be a regular at a cafe. Bingo, it's a small role, but there's no doubt you inspired a character. I got no clue who wrote it, but I should have gotten royalties or something, huh? Oh, wait a second, if you think about it, the author must be extremely familiar with the people who live in the city. To the point that they must live here, too. A resident of Anchorville, huh? You mean they could be right around any corner? Beats me, I certainly haven't got a clue who it is. That reminds me though, someone came up to me recently talking about the differences between the real world and the one in the book. She said she worked at City Hall. If you're looking for more info, maybe try talking to her. Thanks, we will.
We have
Considering that there was a sort of line shift when Dingo was using the alter core, is it possible that someone had an alter core and just shifted to a different timeline to Anchorville and wrote about that one? I don't know.
Can you spare a moment?
You want to know the similarities between Sunshine Agnes and real life? Are you prepared? Prepared for what? If you stare into the abyss long enough, the abyss stares back at you. Listen well, researching the crossover between Agnes and reality is practically its own field of study at this point. While many of the locations and people are based on real life, there are clear differences as well. For example, in the novel, a slope splits the city in two, but here is a river that bisects Anchorville. In the novel, a graveyard takes the place of the hospital. The book even features Orbal scooters, when Orbal bikes still hadn't been put into use at the time of publishing. It's hard to believe it's all coincidence. The writer must have purposely crafted the similarities and adjusted them as they saw fit. Oops, I got a little riled up, even though I'm still at work. Oh, she's a fangirl, alright. Is the book really that interesting? I mean, it's not like I've read it, but still. I have to get back to work, but one last thing. The most fascinating piece of the puzzle is time. What do you mean? 10 years ago, there was a huge bus accident in Anchorville. That same accident occurs in the novel. In other words, one can assume that Agnes takes place in the Anchorville from 10 years ago. How about that? Amazing, right? Wow, I can't believe you figured that all out. I feel like all of us are going to want to read Sunshine Agnes now. Right? I've only ever skimmed through it before. Her passion's rubbing off on us all of us. Regardless, that accident from 10 years ago might be a good hint. Yeah, if the offer is indeed from the sea, then it's possible they were connected to the accident in some way. Guess we'll look into this bus accident next then. I bet the police would have records, and we have Elaine here too. Good point, I'll ask the guild. Accident 10 years ago.
Do you have a moment?
The accident from 10 years ago, I guess I don't mind sharing. It was just before I was promoted to B rank. A large bus was driving along a street there before it ran into a truck in the opposite lane. The truck just happened to be hauling chemical fuel. The thing caught fire and it was a whole ordeal. It all happened because the bus driver was having a heart attack. If I remember correctly, the accident inspired a book or something. Yep, we're actually investigating that book right now. Is that so? Now I get it. And I've got another interesting story you'd like to hear. There was someone who rushed over to save the passengers, just like in the book. There was? I think Mom hadn't been there at the time. I feel like I can vaguely recall when it went down. Just like in the novel, that is intriguing. Next to his quick actions, the only fatality that day was the driver who had suffered a heart attack. As it happens, I know someone who he saved that day. Why not go and talk to her directly? Randy O'Hara should be in Newtown at this time of day. Gotcha, thanks for the info. An anonymous offer and a hero, huh? I feel like I'm starting to see the big picture. Me too, we're getting close. I'm curious now that we've come this far. Let's go talk to the elderly woman.
A moment, please.
The accident 10 years ago? Yes, I remember it like it was just yesterday. I thought it was done for. I've heard this story so many times. And then you were saved by a reporter, right? Exactly, it was Edwin back when he had just gotten started. You mean Edwin from E! News Agency? Sure brings me back. He used to be an awkward, hot-blooded newbie, you see. He just threw himself at everything. I couldn't help but think of him as reckless, but it's part of what made him so reliable. You know, I was so surprised to find out there was a scene in the novel just like what had occurred. It was like I was there all over again. You couldn't write something like that without having seen it for yourself. Hey now, are you saying? Yes, did any of the offers most likely... Hey, Edwin. Edwin the reporter. Wasn't the protagonist modeled after him? And he did say before he wasn't a writer. Or that's true, but it all ties together if we assume he's the one who wrote the book. Though it is certainly possible the offer was another witness on location at the time. That feels a little too convenient, like too much of a coincidence. Yeah, he said he was too busy reporting to have been able to write the book, or maybe he wrote it bit by bit. At this point, we might as well ask him straight out. Good idea, I don't see him at the news agency, but he might be back by now. Alright then, let's head over. Could it be like... Edwin from another timeline or something?
Give me your thoughts.
Oh, hello everyone, is something the matter? Sorry to bother you when you're busy. Got a question for you. You know the novel Sunshine Agnes? We've been trying to figure out who the author is. Oh, really now? From what we've gathered, we're pretty sure they're familiar with the ways that people in town live their lives. They were also at the scene of the accident 10 years ago and can provide a descriptive and thorough retelling of the event. Not only that, but there's someone who can write a novel and wants to keep their identity under wraps. We're not sure why, mind you, but what we do know is that it can be hard to see what's right under your nose. Well, I doubt they'd go out of their way to stay anonymous unless they had a good reason. But that's neither here nor there. Fact is, there's one man who just so happens to tick all the boxes. And you think you're looking at him, right? Ah, here's a fascinating bunch, I'll grant you that. What makes you got that far in your reasoning in so short a time? So how do we do? Is our conclusion accurate? Moment of truth time. Well, I get how you came to it, at least. After all, the main character and I share the same name, and there are many descriptions that align with my personal life. In fact, when the novel first released, I got a lot of people asking me, is this an autobiography? The truth is, however, it was published through a series of mysterious coincidences. What sort of mysterious coincidences? I decided I wouldn't share this with anyone, but I'm a journalist at the end of the day. As a show of respect for the effort you put in your investigation, I'll tell you the truth. About 6 years ago, the E! News Agency received a package from an anonymous sender. Inside was a manuscript for a novel, a mysterious tale set right here in Anchorville. After finishing it, I was left with a strange feeling, like the story landed with reality in several ways, yet strayed from it in others. As a piece of fiction, it was a worthwhile read, so I brought it to my editor-in-chief at the time. Although there were some complications, we ultimately decided to publish it. And that means... Yes, even I don't have the faintest clue who the author is. Additionally, instead of attributing it to an author, we simply wrote published by E! News Agency at the sender's request. We also donated profits from the book. The word of all this got out, it only caused confusion, so all parties involved agreed to keep a lid on it. That's it? Seriously? And here I thought our deduction was right in the mirror. I think the offer really wasn't anonymous from the outset. I wasn't expecting this. Well, that's a bummer, though I'm not sure why I care since I haven't even read it. In any event, we have no choice but to accept the outcome we have arrived at. Indeed, we should be content having brought the truth to light. I agree, plus I think we got a good enough story to pass along. If we're kind of satisfied, I think we can bring this investigation to a close. Oh, the veiled past developing the publication of Agnes. It's making me want to get to the bottom of this even more. I should have seen that reaction coming. I'm sorry for hiding all this from you, Rita. No, don't apologize. I totally understand your reasoning. All I'm saying is this Agnes and her devilish charms, and the soul unfolding mystery behind her story has me totally spellbound. I'm totally with you there. Well, it's true that I'm disappointed. I'm just happy I got to learn so much about the novel I love. Right? I'm glad someone here gets me. Well, that's good at least. Oh, that's right. What's up? I completely forgot about this. 6 years ago, there was something rather peculiar and close with the manuscript. I found it. It was left in the back of the reference room. This is what was included with the manuscript. It's some sort of metal, along with what appears to be a letter. If you want to read it, help yourself. At the time, I have no earthly idea what it was talking about, so I just put it away. And let's see here. Even if you don't understand this now, that's okay. When the time comes, she will surely appear. Please give this medal to the other Anyas. What? Huh? The other Anyas? So this has to be a coincidence. Okay, this has to be a coincidence, right? No. Maybe the offer is Anya's Claudel from another timeline? Everything okay? Well, you see, she's not with us right now, but we happen to have a friend whose name is Anya's. What? Wait, what? Seriously? I apologize if this comes off as rude, but I find it difficult to believe she'd be the Anya's from the novel. That's not what we're saying. Our Anya's has beautiful straight hair. In the book, Anya's had curly hair, right? That's right, she had curly, cream-colored hair that bounced and swayed with her every motion. That certainly sounds like a different person. But if that's the case, then what the heck's up with this letter? How did it know? Yeah, I don't know. No matter how you slice it, this doesn't make a lick of sense. Right, we can sit and ponder this all day, but I doubt we will arrive at any answers we're satisfied with. And that's exactly why I'm giving this medal to you. Please give it to Anya's. You sure about this? Positive, I'm going to put my trust in this letter, all of you and my own intuition. Okay then, in that case, we'll be sure she gets it, along with everything you share with us. Great, thank you very much. I'd love to have a deep conversation with your Anya someday. Afterwards, Edwin and Rita walked Van's group to the news agency's front door, and they went their separate ways.
That takes care of that.
Witch's medallion. I was surprised too, but I don't think you'll find any answers just thinking on it. It was the same for me 6 years ago. Perhaps it's strange, but I feel like doing this is right. Please take this to your Anyas. And do come back again sometime. Was this all this planned right from the start when Sunshine Agnes was first collectible? Different Anyas, that's kind of shocking. I knew there was something mysterious about Sunshine Agnes. Thank you so much for looking at everything. I hope we can talk about Agnes again someday.
Threat level high. Be extremely cautious. That's far enough!
Apparently has toxin, which is what Harwood can use. That does not bode well.
Go all in on him!
Activating Shark Command!
Thanks,
pal.
Thanks.
Mobius code, activate!
Backup's here!
Okay.
DOC activate!
Keep your guard up.
Push back!
To me, everyone! Resonance blow! Still more.
Lord Ortis.
Need a hand?
By steel.
Be roused!
Thanks, pal.
Thanks.
Not a chance.
Got your back. I've got you covered.
No Grendel for this fight, unfortunately.
Make it count. I'll
Show them
cover
what
you.
you got.
Here we go! You're not getting away! You're crushed! Just try me. Keep it moving, Catra.
Certain arts will be more potent.
We should go on the attack.
Friend Rock Fist receives Phantasma. Lord Ortis.
Easy mode.
You have this.
By steel. Not a chance. Yorda.
Activating Shark Command.
Thanks, pal.
Thanks. Initiating drive. There.
Here goes.
More power.
We should go on the attack.
what you got!
Raining down the pain! Just try me.
Oh no!
There!
I'll aid you.
Allow me!
Backup's here! Push back!
Satellite George!
Thank you.
Thanks, pal.
Elaine!
Okay, that got rid of toxin for now.
Go all in on him!
You'll force here.
Yeah.
You have my aid.
And La Forte.
Activating drive.
My aid. Have at it.
Okay, that should last longer than usual.
Activating Shark Command!
Thanks.
I owe you one.
Make it count!
How many more turns of his own buff does he have left? 4, so that should actually be decent timing.
Show them what you got!
Turn this Duskin power back to blue skies! Azure Sunray! Just try me.
Boost
Go
gauge
for it,
limiter
Elaine.
unlocked!
Go all in on him.
Practically easy mode.
Make it count!
So yucks. Let's just go Resident Glow.
On my. Here to support.
Raging Buster, 78, 73, I see. Raging Buster, even if I can't get behind, it still has good stun value.
We should go on the attack.
Activating skill!
Raging Buster! Just try me. Keep it moving, Catra. Go all in on him.
We should go on the attack.
Use Phantasma.
Practically easy mode.
Initiating drive.
Initiating drive.
There!
Dear thing. Allow me.
Delay, yes.
Taking point.
Go all in on him.
Lord Ortis.
I'll handle this.
Not a chance.
There.
You have this!
No
Allow
touching.
me.
I'm going!
Oh shit, I don't have enough.
Practically easy mode.
It's too greedy.
We should go on the attack.
Certain arts will be more potent.
Go all in on him.
Now, put on the pressure.
Let's stick to regular speed surge for now. If it means letting the enemy get a few hits in.
Practically easy mode. Certain arts will be more potent.
We should go on the attack.
Certain arts will be more potent.
Go all in on him.
Initiating drive.
How many more turns do you have left? 2. Okay.
Make it count.
Practically easy mode.
Activating skill.
Bringing down the pain! You're stunned! Keep it moving, Yorda!
No letting up. We should go on the attack.
Okay, Hand of Sataniel.
Certain arts will be more potent. Allow me.
Consume them. Hand of Sataniel! Follow up.
You got it!
Here's a free. No touching.
Got your back.
Practically easy mode.
He's still stunned.
Make it count.
Make your move! This is it! Kaleido! Fencer! Catra!
Right! Here's a little more!
Pitiful. Not a chance.
There!
I'll aid you.
Allow me.
Backup's here!
It's no longer stunned.
We should go on the attack.
Certain arts will be more potent.
Go all in on him!
Certain arts will be more potent.
There's just Zodiac sign here.
Backup's here! Push back!
Here to support.
Okay.
Go on the attack.
Treasure Sunway Ray will have a chain effect. And yeah, that should hit really hard now, I hope.
Activating skill.
I ain't show. Just try me.
Boost gauge limiter unlocked.
Oh no, it's buffing. Speed strength up regen.
Activating Shark Command.
I owe you one.
Thanks. Practically easy mode.
Resonant glow.
To me, everyone! Resonant glow! Catra!
Initiating drive. There!
Please!
Get rid of those buffs.
Allow me.
I'm up.
Use Phantasma.
Initiating drive.
Go all in on him!
Lord Ortis.
Practically easy mode.
I'll cover you!
By steel! Not a chance!
Got your back!
He's still got boosts left. I can't use the S-Craft yet.
We should go on the attack.
Activating skill.
Bringing down the pain! Just try me.
Here's my chance!
Okay, well, Zero Arts. See his Phantasma.
Go all in on
There!
him!
Please!
Allow me.
There!
You have this!
No
Allow
touching.
me.
Okay. That worked out. Wait, I lost Sepip. It must have hit me with some kind of during a Sepip turn bonus. No! Hell of Korovnos.
Mission complete. Or whatever.
Reward deposited.
Law and Chaos. Why was that even chaos? Next, you go to the Logistics Center.
Off we go.
Jeez, it's gonna take
Aha.
to clean this up.
Portal discovered.
Mira deposit confirmed.
Ooh, I need to find the luggage quickly. The only suspicious place left is this area here. Right, let's hurry and search. Good work out there, Elaine. Legato mentioned you'd be going around with the Spriggan today. I'm glad you understand the situation. I feel guilty I can't be there to help all of you out, though. There's no need for that. The job you're on is the only one you can do, after all. I admit, I do feel a bit worried about now Nihon and the others have gone. But even so, there are things we can do. Just leave the guild work to us. You really have become so reliable, Gray. Oh, speaking of reliable, you heard who HQ sent over, right, Elaine? Yes, the fact that he's looking after Edith was a big reason I was able to come here. From the sound of it, Jen had to make a pretty big concession to get him to step in, but still, it's very reassuring knowing he has our backs. Right, as long as we got him looking after Edith, we don't need to worry about a thing here, even if both you and Jen are away. And if that's the case, it means we can put our full focus on what we need to do here. Sounds like we got some serious backup from Bracer HQ in Le Mans. Wonder what kind of concession All Immovable had to make. Come think of it, when all that crap went down in Arasian last year, those two were in charge of the capital. Just finished checking the logistics center again. Like we thought, there seems there's no major sign of those vestigious influence anymore, though we did still detect small traces here and there. It might not be anything conclusive, but we just have to keep moving forward, hoping we're getting closer to the truth. We've already checked through the logistics center and ensured it's safe. Now all they've withdrawn, it seems Legato doesn't expect anything further to go down inside the warehouse. Either way, if something happens, we'll take care of it, so don't worry, Elaine. The mate's target is probably something else, so please, you all keep pursuing that.
Leave it to me. Conducting search. Conducting search. This is kid stuff. Security conducting search.
Oh man. 2 locks. There's no inherent advantage to either of them.
This is kid stuff. Security by conducting search.
Oh hell. Yeah, that one is chunky and shit. What the hell?
Conducting search. Conducting search. Conducting search.
Why is there another checkpoint here?
Conducting search. Conducting search. Conducting search. This is kid stuff. Security bypassed. I made it! This thing's as good as unlocked.
Pluto's Nova.
Divide and conquer strategy for this.
Welcome to Anchorville Hospital. We resumed our regular operations this morning. It turns out it was Director Heinemann who pushed Dr. Grant to a corner. There's also talk of the police questioning people. Good grief, I just hope this gets resolved soon. It'd be embarrassing for this place to have yet another scandal, doubly so, if it causes a disruption for the patients. Now's the time to clear out all the bad actors here. You know, drain the pus so the hospital can start healing. The world's about to welcome a new era. This hospital needs to change too. There's the quest, and there's some... Oh, there's a new shop item, what? Well, right, Mr. Wei, you don't look so good. Well, the broken bone definitely isn't doing me any favors. But if I think of it as a badge of honor for having protected my beloved son, it's not so bad. Please don't push yourself too hard. Here, I'll show you your room. If you don't mind my asking, can I lean on your shoulder for support? And can I trouble you to pass along your T-phone number? Oh god, I can't breathe! Mr. Leroy! Ignore Sedby. Don't let him distract you from your work. His structure isn't worth fussing over. I'm sure he can make it to his room by himself. Right? Oh, I see. Take care then. How's it hanging, Ronnie? And you brought your fixer friends with you. Do you come to check up on me? You really know how to put a smile on this old man's face. Don't get the wrong idea, you bastard. I was just making sure you weren't being a nuisance. And sure enough, I caught you with your pants down. Keep creeping on the staff like this, and I'll break your leg. We clear? Come on now, Ronnie. Hospital's no place to be making such violent threats. I was only doing a bit of innocent skirt chasing is all. At least he seems to be doing better than I thought he'd be. I heard the bone probably heal quickly, with it being a clean break and all. Should probably ask him what he knows about the Tyrant. His dad is an interesting one, I'll say that much. Is that what families really like? Well, it looks different for everyone. I heard a gist of what happened from Hayway. I'm glad you guys are alright. Honestly, I'm amazed you got through all that in one piece. You speak as though you were aware of what sort of danger we were in. Did you know it from the get-go that the one behind the martial artist's mask was actually the Tyrant? It's not like I had any proof. He died 4 years ago, after all. So that's why a good-for-nothing bum like you was so weirdly serious about chasing him. Yeah, now, obviously, I couldn't have known the reason he resurfaced. That said, there's something I wanted to confirm for myself. When I heard talk about you becoming the Gui in Longport, I felt my blood running cold, and it's been churning ever since. For whatever reason, I've held fear somewhere in my heart for a man whose face I've never seen. In the end, I wasn't able to bear witness to him myself. You. So the reason you left your weapon in Longport behind was because you feared you could have turned into a Tyrant? Figured it out, did you, Lindley? That's right, you were just drowning in debt. Don't go trying to save face over what you did. And fair, don't read into it in a way that makes him out to be a good guy at heart. You're just buying into the lies he's peddling. Oh, I guess I still have a long way to go. Don't feel bad, Fairy. You didn't do anything wrong. What's important here is that something which should have been impossible has in fact occurred. Not to mention, that guy's still at large. Yeah, I know, and there's only one thing to do about that. Next time we meet, he's gonna be on the other end of the thrashing of the century, which I'll deliver. That's all there is to it. That's fine, as long as you maintain focus on what must be done. The details still leave me concerned, but we can address that once we've seen our objective through. Yeah, he's one of those guys who are supposed to be really strong in the story, yet don't have an S-craft. Which is weird, because you think you could just give him one of Aaron's S-crafts. Just give him a stronger version of Aaron's stuff. Alright, you asked, your leg's broken, so even if it's against your nature, try to keep in line. I'm going to finish this, but don't get it through your head that I'm doing it for you, because I'm not. Ronnie. Fine, just be careful out there. Who's this? Oh, I think this is Chatnora's number. Wait, really? Huh, maybe Mom found something out.
You picked up. I'm sorry for calling out of the blue like this.
It's better not lock me out of anything. Shannon? Oh, see, I thought it'd be the owner calling. Oh no, Miss Chloe's actually just stepped out for a moment. Anyway, we just had a customer from out of town who came by to see you. He asked if I could reach out to you on his behalf. Someone from out of town? Seriously, who'd want to travel all the way out here at a time like this? I did try asking for his name, but he totally dodged the question. He didn't stay for long, but before he left, he entrusted me with a letter addressed to you. And that's about it, so we all link. Well, I think the least we can do is come and pick up the letter, since he went to all that trouble. Incidentally, can you give us a general description of this customer? Of course, he was an older gentleman with some very distinct features. Namely, scraggly dark hair, a goatee to die for, and a blue fur coat. Uh-oh. He must be bringing up in that thing, with how high it is out there. Yeah, you think he'd be able to afford a different wardrobe? Huh? Oh dear goddess. Actually, wouldn't a more tropical-looking outfit fit him because he bought up that island one time? His eyes were a little scary, but outside of that, he was pretty handsome. Oh, he had this smooth, deep voice. Are you all acquaintances of his by any chance? Yeah, something like that. It is who I think it is. Okay, thanks for letting us know. We'll be right over, so hang on to that letter until then. Will do. See you soon. A blue fur coat. Don't need multiple guesses to figure out who our mystery pen pal is. The word was that he left the country, but it would seem he's made his return, much to everyone's chagrin. I suggest we peruse the contents of the letter post-haste. Right, let's head back to La Nuit de Chat Noir. Betsy, was it? You got my test results, right? Is everything okay? Or I can't tell you here, but I'll explain in the consultation room. Oh, and the ENT doctor is unavailable, so that examination will need to be scheduled for later. What? Also, regarding the medication you were prescribed, the pharmacist in charge of that, Velverine, hasn't come in yet. What the heck is going on? Ugh! I've been freaking out ever since they said I needed to be hospitalized for tests. On top of that, a bunch of monsters showed up in the town last night, but the hospital staff claimed they have no clue what I'm talking about. At this point, I'm so panicked, it just got turned to anger. Whatever illnesses I've got, bring it on. I'll kick this thing's ass and get cured no matter what.
Be advised that certain departments are experiencing
Bracers protected me from the monsters last night, but the hospital staff claimed they don't know what I'm talking about.
questionnaire.
All my tests and treatments are stalled or on hold, but I'm still gonna push forward. Whatever this illness is, it better show itself so I can kick its ass. Okay, so spend the whole morning on such a serious discussion. Well, now that my examination's over, maybe I'll head out for a little what?
Attention all
A little rest and relaxation back in my F room. Huh. That's a lot of F's.
please fill out a
We were shocked to hear about Dr. Grant, of course, but we can't afford to stop any of our patients' treatment, so the hospital is open as usual. We sincerely apologize for causing everyone such concern.
What would you like?
Soul Chef Kanji.
Take care now.
Dark risotto.
questionnaire and wait for your turn to be called.
I got a perfect present for Luna yesterday. I want to give it to her as soon as possible. I'm glad to hear it. I'm sure she'll love whatever you got her. After all, it's something you put a lot of thought into picking. Yeah, but maybe I should wait to give it to her until after my surgery next week. Doctor, can you keep this safe from me until then? Sure thing, leave it to me. But you, though, you need to be the one who gives her this. As long as we both do our best, everything will work out just fine. Thanks, Doctor. I'm counting you for the surgery.
Patients, be advised that certain
Surgery isn't something a patient goes through alone, nor is it something a doctor performs alone. It's something both of us together with all the staff face as a team.
and wait for
It's a difficult procedure, but with all of us working together, I'm certain we'll succeed. Dr. Hussein's done a lot of difficult surgeries. He's so dependable, he takes time to listen to me, and he even lets me go outside. With him supporting me, I feel like I can do anything. I'm going to get better, for him and for Luna.
attention turn to be called.
Alright, so you ladies will be assigned to the hospital ward as usual. Cool, looks like we'll be able to get things completely back to normal soon. Thank you so much. It's impressive how you got everything back on track so quick, Finlay. I heard you even negotiated with the doctor's to us or something like that. And I just offered up some unique insights from a nurse's perspective, that's all. Also, I think you did a great job responding during a crisis, Plume. You made even fewer mistakes than usual. Maybe you're a type who shines under pressure. Wow, really? Yay, that's great. I was worried about making any more mistakes. And I try to aim to do just as good of a job every day as you did today. And let's all keep doing our best for our patient's sake. Yay, right. Everything's been kind of a big mess, so we can't let that get us down. I'll work hard with your nurses and we'll have everything a-okay. Hey, I saw a bulletin board. You look busy. Want me to come back later? Oh, thank you for coming. That's okay. I can explain the situation in just a minute. I should cover the morning shifts. Let's get to work, everyone. Yes, ma'am. So medical director Heinemann's been missing since this morning. Yes, thanks to the situation with Dr. Grant, the police have been looking into how the hospital handles administration. After that, part of the problem was that the medical director kept piling more and more work on the doctor's plate. As you know, the existence of the illegal underground lab that was made public yesterday. It sounds like it was constructed in secret by the former medical director, who had ties to the Mafia. Medical director Heinemann decided to cover up its existence entirely. But the actual covering up was left entirely to Dr. Grant. Unbelievable, that's called tampering of evidence, isn't it? This whole thing's rotten. Seeing as this relates to Almada, I expect the hospital was required to present any and all evidence. So to protect his own ass, the director saddled the doctor of all dirty work. That sounds like a rather stressful position to be in. Yeah, it's because those masked guys were able to get at him. In a matter of speaking, you could even say that the doctor was another victim. Other than the whole manufacturing illegal drugs and mixing them in with normal prescriptions, sure. Anyhow, it's pretty obvious that since all this stuff about the hospital is coming to light, our director decided to make himself scarce before the police show up with official warrants. Which means our job this time is going to be finding the medical director and attempt some good old-fashioned persuasion. Right, we want him to disclose everything he's hiding and take responsibility by cooperating with the investigation. Maybe this is a case that should be left to police or a guild. But you did help us out yesterday. I figured I'd bring it up with you first. I see, so what should we do? Accept. Alright, well, we get a picture. We'll take a case. You're coming too, Yorda. That's not a problem for you, is it, Ling? It's not a problem for me. I am working for you part-time, after all. Given the circumstances, this sounds like a job better suited to the guild, but I suppose I don't have any issues with making it a Force VG. This lady's the famous beauty display, isn't she? Someone else from the guild came by yesterday, too. I appreciate the help. Please put the matter to rest. I've heard the medical director didn't return home, so he may have already left Anchorville. There may be no way to follow him, but you're free to let us go if you have to. Yeah, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Van crew obtained a photo of medical director Heinemann to show people from their Zyphas. Now, how do we want to go about investigating this? If he just disappeared between last night and this morning, it's unlikely any information will be on the Orbal net. Don't forget he said his car was sold at his house. The guy didn't want a tail. No, normally someone would take the train or bus if they didn't want anyone to follow him. Yeah, it'd probably be a good idea to look into all the ways someone could leave town. This ain't that big a city, so it shouldn't take too long to get a handle on it and everything. I get it, okay? Anyway, if we take a look around, we should be able to figure out the route someone could use to get out of town. Indeed, he's probably not used to being on the run, so he's likely left us a few clues. And we should start with the train station and south exit bus stop and go from there. Yes, let's head to the city.
Well, we're on the clock now.
In that case, please take care of the search for the medical director. As a member of the hospital, I can't pretend I don't see what's going on. I'd like to give the medical director a return and saw to his responsibilities here.
Can you spare a moment?
Oh, this guy. Oh yeah, I saw him. He came in early, like at 5 in the morning. I told him we couldn't let anyone into the station until 5:30, but he was pretty belligerent. So he did come here. Did he wait around until you go in? No, he yelled, "Fine then," and then ran off in a huff. I didn't see him again after that, so I don't think he even got on the train. I see, thank you. That's one route down. Looks like today's gonna be a big one. There's so many people out already. It's so early in the morning. I think I'll try and track down the vehicle broadcasting in the launch during my lunch break. She wants to see a station attendant. If that's the case.
Got a question for you.
This guy. Yeah, he's the guy I spoke with a little while ago. A real pain that you know what. I see, so he came up to you while you were on break after you dropped us off. It wasn't a bad idea. There weren't any other taxis operating that early. Did he say anything about wanting to get out of Anchorville in a hurry? Almost word for word. I was having breakfast, and since this was right after this drive from the capital. I figured I'd better be on standby, just in case you guys needed me. Let me tell you, he did not take it well when I turned him down. I told him I was sorry, but you know, there certainly wasn't anything you needed to apologize for. I would have been around, like, what, 7 a.m.? His schedule's coming together. Thanks, Giordano. Glad I could help.
It's
Pardon me.
This old man. Wait a second, he's the doc who was just yakking at me. What about him? That recently, huh? Did he ask you to take him somewhere by any chance? That's exactly right. He said he'd pay me anything when I took him to Orasian or Mesalam. But I can't just drop my cargo and go for a joyride. So I told him this ain't a taxi, pal, and he went off about how he was a hospital big shot and how he'd make me regret it. He ran at me for a bit, and then away he went. Wow, talk about unreasonable. He must have really been at wit's end. That would have been about 8 a.m., giving us a clear pattern of the director's movements. Great, thanks, driver. Sure. I don't really know what's going on, but I'm happy to help.
Let me ask you something.
This guy, huh? Yeah, Tim. It was around 6 this morning when he showed up at the bus stop and asked about the timetable for long-distance buses. 6 a.m., huh? Did he take the bus then? Nope. The early morning bus had just left, and I let him know the next one wouldn't be until 8 a.m. He exploded, saying he didn't have time to wait, and left. For anyone that's stressed out, I recommend a nice, relaxing bus ride. Now, you can say that again. Thank you for this valuable information. No, I think we've learned everything we can in the city. Indeed, sounds like the medical director probably hasn't managed to leave yet. I suppose he could try walking along the roads, but something tells me he isn't a type. I don't think he'd use a car or bike either. And since he doesn't want anyone to see him, he probably ain't laying low in a hotel somewhere. In that case, where could he be? Maybe we should take him in and go over the intel we've got so far. Wow. Being able to narrow things down this much just based on the things we've heard around town sure is impressive. We might even be able to give our junior bracers or even our senior bracers a run for money. Really? Fish, might? It's guaranteed at this point. Alex is usually the one who lays out all the information. Oh. Barry, you're right. Chalk it up to her boss man's influence, and the fact that she was a pretty smart cookie to begin with. She really has shown remarkable growth, hasn't she? I don't remember teaching her a thing. Are you blushing? You might feel blessed to get to spend time every day in a workplace that provides ample opportunities to learn. It's not often we get to watch the youth come into their own. It can be quite moving. You don't gotta jump onto the dog pile too, Master. Getting back on topic, I'd say it's a safe bet the medical director hasn't gone anywhere yet. From the sounds of things, he never went back to the station to catch the next train. And he's been trying to stay out of public places in case there's a warrant out for his arrest. The key is going to be figuring out just what order the director moved in since early this morning. Yori, you have any idea? Got an idea? Oh, me? You're a temp staff member, aren't you? Think of it as a rite of passage. You have to do a SP choice. Hey, maybe an all-mighty enforcer for Ouroboros, but here you're just another newbie. You don't have to tease her. Not that this isn't a good chance for her to be part of the team. Good luck, Yorda. I wasn't really paying that much attention, but I guess I remember the gist. Everywhere the old fogey went had a pretty clear timestamp. So the order was... Yeah, freight truck is supposed to be last. Bingo! Looking at how the city's laid out, it's pretty obvious what order he went in. Ah, you're right, it's pretty easy to understand. Yep, as expected. What if he hid in the back of the truck or something? Oh, it's like she gets this town's layout better than me, and I'm from here. Nice work. Based on what the truck driver said, it's clear where the doctor is headed. Yeah, it's tracks given what happened last night. The Anchorville Logistics Center. If he went by foot, then we still have time to catch up with him. And we were just there. Nothing for it but to head back over in the car. So acknowledge if you go there first. No, and the last option he's got is to try and get a freight truck to take him. Given his usual demeanor, there's a good chance trying to hitch a ride didn't go well for him, huh? Let's check in with Regina and the others. If anything happened, I'm sure they would have noticed. So that's the story behind last night's incident at the hospital. Medical Director Heinemann, huh? Okay, if that's the case, then he was totally trying to cover up dangerous substances. Now you mention it, I think I did see a man in a lab coat a little while ago. There was no doubt he was our guy. He looked like he thought we would jump him. I'm sure he was lumping you in with the police and didn't want to get close. Do you know which way he was headed then? Well, I'm pretty sure he was going left. I guess I ended up taking longer than I'd like, but at least the cargo is okay. Please make sure to deliver in one piece. Our company's future depends on it. Don't tell me he disguised himself as a delivery guy. Just leave it to me, Misty. I'll get to you in no time flat. No, he snuck in somehow. He snuck in the cargo. Hey, that's Agnes' senior from school. Her name was Frederica, right? Oh, you're the Spriggan, aren't you? And you've got the whole office with you. It sounds like you had a rough time yesterday. My family actually runs a medical equipment manufacturing company, and we had our products stored here. We wanted to get this shipment sent off to the capital last night, but obviously that didn't happen, given everything that went on. We couldn't even find where it was stored this morning, so believe me when I tell you I was panicking big time. We finally found the shipment next to the gods, but right when we were all set, that guy shows up out of nowhere. He may be one of our customers, but that doesn't mean he can demand whatever he wants. We may not do business together in the future. Hey, it looks like we already hit the jackpot. Sounds like the person in question is Medical Director Heinemann of the Anchorville General Hospital. I guess he wanted to ride along with the shipment and change his destination? How do you know? Those were his demands exactly. Our company's success is riding on his shipment, so I turned him down. He did not take it well. If that other guy hadn't come by and said something, I was going to call the bracers. Yes, please don't hesitate to rely on us if anything happens. So the medical director is over there, is he? Hold a sec, just who's this other guy? I don't know, they just appeared on the normal bike and spoke to the medical director. Huh? Thinking back on it, I'm pretty sure he actually called himself a Spriggan. Someone you know? Uh-oh. That is someone we know. Eek! Oh, what kind of driving was that? That's the jackass who showed up in the capital a couple days ago. Isn't he the one who said he was Van's follower? We can still make it. Let's go! Regina, Grace, stay here just in case. So this pain in the butt show up at the capital. Yeah, before he skipped town, I figured he'd show up sooner or later. And it looks like sooner, and something tells me this ain't a coincidence. It would appear he's been Mr. Arkride the punch and gotten contact with medical director Heinemann first. Then he no doubt proposed a SPG, escape from Anchorville by motorbike. Doesn't it feel like he's been involved in this from the start? It does sound like the director's actions were a little too erratic around town. Right, even if a warrant did go out for his arrest, it wouldn't have been publicized so early in the morning. Still, he did everything and anything he could to get away from the city. Which would suggest someone was likely hinting at trouble, inciting him. Everything makes a lot more sense when you think about it like that. I don't think there's any doubt at this point. The only question is, why? He was a real jerk-off, but he wouldn't just let the medical director run away. Oh, hold on. Looks like I'm getting a call. That you, Arkride, this is Deswani. This is me already, Deswani. Has there been any movement? Let me get straight to the point. You don't have any pals in your office I don't know about, right? Half an hour ago, some young guy came to the police station where Dr. Grant was being held. He said he was a Spriggan and he had my permission to release the doctor. I guess telling the local force we were cooperating has come back to bite me. The guy's taunting me. Looks like he wanted to solve things with you once for all. Yes, it appears the medical director was just a bait. His proposal to help the director out of Anchorville was just an excuse for his real SPG. And the one who requested the SPG was Dr. Grant, who was acting weird last night. Maybe he was being influenced by the imposter, Fabio too. Sounds like Dr. Grant really has it out for the medical director then. Indeed, things might turn dangerous. You can say that again. Let's use short search and capture him.
Something's there. Run a search, would you?
Search time.
Never been there. Isn't it? It isn't locked. I don't think we need to worry about traps either. Seems like someone else is in here. They're here with them. It's probably Dr. Grant since they got him out of police custody. It's faint, but I sense a strange presence. If you're planning to go in there, you best prepare yourself, man. Yeah, I know. He's well prepared and he's got a needle gun too. Better not take my chances. I need to make sure I'm ready for anything. Wait, Grant, just let me explain. I'm sure you'll understand if you just let me. You're sure, are you? How many times did I beg you to stop this, only for you to refuse before even hearing me out? And then you forced me to cover up that entire damn facility. If you didn't play with fire, I never would have had to do any of those things. Don't make excuses. You're the one who decided to work with those masked people. Eek, where you get that?
Ever hear of a little thing called connections? This is just another 4 SPG on my docket.
Bastard, I already agreed to pay you a fortune to get me off the hook.
Haha, sure you did. But talk is cheap. You want results, you pay my full fee. 5,000 mira an hour. Pony that up. And any request you got is fair game next time around. Though, it doesn't seem like that'll be happening.
Eek, adios! Don't go open the prices and charging more than the real thing.
Wow, wow.
I bet even you didn't expect a show with such a impeccable timing. You know, I hold the cards here, right? Whether it's letting this geezer go or helping this duck get his revenge. It's all up to me. Oh, I know. Not bad. You've got to be, what, 20? You're certainly more proficient than I was at age. Tish. If only you hadn't been influenced by one particular scumbag. What do you mean, Van? The informant Giacomo Conte, who was presumed dead, appeared last night. Wait, you're mixing up with that scumbag? So that's why you were looking at all those old refugees in the capital. And you even used Inspector Osmani's name. All with the help of a very talented informant. You can't see the vestiges, you're just being used by them. Exactly, he's not even as close to them as Zix is. That's definitely changed the tenor of the conversation. This young man and the two over there are but pieces of vestiges, easily discarded after use. You got that right. What are you talking about? Are you saying I'm just an innocent bystander caught up in someone else's mess? Like hell, you did plenty of horrible shit on your own. Yeah, fine, admit it. I'm here in Anchorville on old Giacomo's invitation, as of the night before last. I did play a little part in yesterday's chaos. He's got a needle gun. But calling me nothing but piece to be discarded is a bit much, don't you think? Aha! The white light? Eight octopus demons and 4 bat demons engaging. So one's from an underground lab, plus some from the garden. E-factor contamination confirmed, including Fabio Rosso himself. Don't come any closer! Eek, why is this happening to me? Zero, Fios! Fio! We'll ensure safety. You two back him up. Everyone else prepare to attack. Got it. I'll give you a hand. Yeah, time for us OGs to put an end to this.
Alrighty then. Let's settle which one of us is the real deal. We'll both lay the right to call ourselves Spriggans on the line. Then Arkride.
Works for me. I'll teach you just what it means to be a Spriggan, kid. Okay. Yeah, this should work as long as I don't have any weird status effects I need to worry about.
That one seems strong. Proceed with caution.
Let me see you squirm.
No!
Now it's my turn.
We should go on the attack.
I have ultimate wind and that's pretty much it, huh?
Go all in on him.
Activating Shark Command.
Thanks.
I owe you one.
Faker.
Zypha, activate. I'll show you.
Initiating drive.
Got you covered.
Just confirm some hits off of them.
No touching.
Oh, they're buffing.
You won't best me.
Go all in on him.
On my blade I vow. Come and take a stand. Van, your turn.
Here goes.
5 turns of that. Vandalize Ray just to get my S boost gauge higher.
We should go on the attack.
Show them what you got.
Time for the main event. Vandalize! Ray! Just try me.
Boost gauge
Keep it
limiter
moving, Yorda.
unlocked.
Okay, you still got your boost. See this Phantasma.
Come at me, Faker.
Initiating drive.
should go on the attack.
Yeah, I'll get all of them while still being linked. Yeah.
Activating skill.
Chew on this! Epic hammer! Just try me. Go for it, Elaine!
Activating Shark Command.
Thank you, pal.
Thanks.
Come at me, faker!
Practically easy mode.
Knights of Arcadia.
I'll handle this.
Wings, guide me. Ha! Knights of Arcadia! Not a chance.
Boost gauge
All right.
removed.
There! I'll aid you.
Now we've isolated the boss.
No
Allow
touching.
me.
I'm up.
Oh, nice. We delayed him too.
Come at me, faker!
Activating drive.
Okay. See.
Practically easy mode.
Well, we saw a decent hit count. I'm gonna go whack you with True Azure Sunray.
Show them what you got.
I ain't showing any mercy. You're getting the full course! Azure Sunray! Just try me.
Boost
Go
gauge
for it,
limiter
Elaine.
unlocked.
Go all in on him.
Wait, Lord Oris, because Van's kind of running out.
I'll handle this.
By steel. Be roused!
I owe you one.
Thanks.
Not a chance. There!
Got you covered.
No
Allow
touching.
me.
I'm up.
Okay, this will push him into stun and allow me to do some evil stuff.
Allow me.
Manifest. Anastasia! You are me. I am you. Go ahead. So long. No touching.
Boost
Now
gauge
or never,
limiter removed.
Arkride.
Now or never, Arkride. Okay, I can get behind you.
We should go on the attack.
I'm not gonna have enough to do ultimate win while still boosting everyone. I'm just gonna go ahead and just bet it all on this.
Activating skill.
Raging Buster! Elaine,
Got it.
have
Too
some
slow.
more.
Shit! How late can I get?
Gold skill stone. Erg! Am I still alive? Damn it all. Guess I can't compete with the real thing after all. So can you stop with this whole real thing talk? You should know, I didn't start this whole Spriggan business with some grand vision in mind. It was simply a way for me to find my place as someone who didn't belong to the decent society or the underworld. Where I was as a detective, a bounty hunter, a negotiator, or whatever. I worked my ass off where nobody could see, just to prove to myself that my existence had worth. Honestly, you could say this whole thing came from a real dark place. Van. Yeah, so that's how it is. Still, your way of doing things has touched so many people, Van. Yes, many of us were saved by your inviting warmth. If anything, you could say he's nothing more than a flirt. Fish, you're just trying to demean yourself to get me to quit, is that it? What? No, I'm saying I'm me and you're you. And honestly, aspiring having people following after me. Not you in particular, but knowing there's someone who saw a way I live and was able to use that to find a path is pretty special. Even if my influence probably ain't worth more than 1% of their growth. I'm glad I started this business. Even if there have been some tough times, seeing my way of doing things pan out for the better is real satisfying. What can I say? I'm easily pleased. You. Heh. Is he talking about that girl, Agnes, the one we just missed? Certainly sounds like it. I don't know if I can compete with that. Yes, now I've been duped by old Giacomo. I guess this is the end of the line for me. Sorry, but you probably know I've got no clue where those guys are headed. All contact was only one way. Still, they probably haven't left yet. But don't worry about any of that. This was my first BG in the first place after all. I ain't gonna stop you from calling yourself a Spriggan, so do what you want. Huh? Just keep a hold of yourself and try not to cause any trouble for us. That's my only condition for letting you use the Spriggan name. Ah, I guess without the E factor he might be more reasonable. That said, we still gotta score a solve for this case. Smile! Yep, still gonna get punched. Wait! After exacting his revenge, Van co-delivered an unconscious Fabio and Dr. Grant to the local police. A warrant went out for Medical Director Heinemann, who was questioned at the station regarding tampering of evidence. However, the whereabouts of the besiegers remain unknown. They reported everything to the nurse Finlay, and once they were paid, the group resumed to work.
That takes care of that.
Mira deposit confirmed.
Everything went up. Complete all 4 SPGs.
Chalk one up.
Lucifer. Also acquired all arts drivers.
Good stuff.
Please fill out a medical.
I truly appreciate both the medical director and Dr. Grant for their help. It seems as though it was all a complicated series of events, but in any case, the department must have given up by now. From here, the rest of us will need to make every effort we can to improve this hospital bit by bit. We'll be keeping a close eye on Fabio and Dr. Grant. I think he was one of your fans. Even if people like that are looking up to you, then we really can't underestimate your influence. Anyway, it's the people who work on the edge of the law who typically end up crossing the line. Just for proof that you guys are the outliers, I hope you'll keep following the rules. I can't believe the guy on the bike was some kind of wannabe Spriggan, and I think he had a connection to the besiegers. I'm glad we stopped him before things got worse. Still, for him to sneak in there without us noticing like that, the guy must be pretty skilled. If he hadn't gone down the wrong path, he might have had a promising future as a bracer or even one of Arkride's assistants. I can't forgive that scumbag who pretended to be a Spriggan, but even worse than him is that medical director who hid that entire underground complex to disguise his crimes. If he hadn't, that place might not have been misused like that yet again. In the event, I'm glad he was caught in the end. Okay, an uncomfortable connection. I got word from the Bracers, Alice and Gray, that one of their junior members disappeared. Now that I think about it, it might be related to my temp. Maybe I should check in on her. Men's group decided to take a short break. Everyone's supposed to they could spend their free time as they pleased.
Take this!
Too slow.
Again?
How annoying. I can't believe you followed me out of the city just to ambush me. You bracers sure are hot-headed these days, huh?
Shut up, you're a Garten's murderer who's killed countless innocent people. It's your fault. It's your fault, my brother. I knew this was about that. Yeah, remember the mission. Ix and I went after him on the orders of the Garden of Thorns Overseer. Normally I think it was overkill, saying the both of us to deal with just one bracer, but it was tough. Ah! You held it longer than I thought, but this is the end. Since you clearly have a death wish, I'll go ahead and grant it for you. Huh? Got you. Stop right there. Phew, not a second too soon. I knew you were acting weird this morning. I take it you were the one who started this, Sanjay. Tell me, what in the hell do you think you're doing here? I'll tell you what, I'm getting revenge for my brother. Don't you dare try to stop me. You said it like I killed him or something. You do realize he isn't dead, right? How dare you? How dare you make light of what you did to him? I have a message from Legato. A bracer must never lose sight of their own convictions. When compelled by rage or grief, look not at your enemy, but inward. But... You need to let this matter lie too, Yorda. Now isn't the time to be getting into fights with a killed, though I get it's awkward. Us all just calling a truce after everything that went down. Sorry about this. We'll handle NJ. I trust you'll do the same with her. I'll leave you to that.
Ugh. This is all so stupid. Let's just get back to the city.
So Ix and Yorda were the ones who injured him. Where do you think you're going? We're not done yet. Why do you think we stay behind? Look, I get wanting to settle the score yourself and all. I'm guessing she was trying to track you and Ix down. But even still, this roundabout way you're going about it, provoking her and attacking you. You shouldn't be doing that.
Are you seriously going to lecture me about this? I was just trying to scare her so she wouldn't get in the way when we confront Ix. That's all. It's my job to bring Ix back. No one else's.
Yeah, I know, but...
How else am I supposed to settle a score? This is all I know. And now, the only family I've ever had, the one person who's always been with me has...
I think you got it wrong a bit. What I see, thinks you're now acting according to what feels right to you, by your standards and yours alone. Do you realize how significant that is? Will you ever been able to do that in the past, or could Ix even do something like that with how he is now? Instead of chaining yourself down by how you lived in the past, you've grown into someone who is capable of changing how you do things. That's why you were able to do what you did and say what you said back in the park, right? You've come so far, so don't go try and take the easy way out. Don't give up here. Not now.
In the end, you're just like all the other adults. I can change. I shouldn't give up. Ugh, you act like you know what I've been through.
That's exactly what I'm talking about. So quit running away. Quit using the past as an excuse to avoid the present. Ever since the night you came to me, I've been noticing contradictions in your behavior. In spite of losing Ix, who was like your half, you began to find yourself. You've got to know what that means, right? Take that fight you had with Anjay, for instance. If you only wanted to solve things on your own, then why'd you go out of your way and show off the difference in your strength and abilities? I'll tell you what I think. You did this because deep down, you wanted to keep her from endangering herself. I'm right, aren't I?
That was just a happy accident.
Look, you think she was an athlete the way she jumps through hoops making a simple solution complicated. She's like her bro in that sense. So what is it you're planning to do when all's said and done? Once you find Ix and return to society, you're not just going to go back to how you used to do things, are you?
If there's a different path for me, I won't reject it out of hand. But in order to do that...
You need to settle the score. Is that about the whole of it?
Sorry about my little sister. I appreciate that you were willing to confront her. Anjay needed something to set her on a path forward, though I didn't expect it would happen like this. I wasn't trying to. Wait, you knew what was going on and just let it happen? Oh, A-Rank Bracers, I swear. Sometimes I wonder if the A stands for annoying pain in the ass. I would thank you not to include me in such unflattering generalizations. As I understand it, you don't think you have the right to change. That's why you need something to let you settle the score of your past. But you're not sure how to face it. For all the people you're hearing this from. Look, even if what you said is true, what am I supposed to do? Keep moving forward, that's all I can tell you. And if you feel guilty on account of my injury, don't. I have only my own weakness and shortcomings to blame for what happened. Besides, I'm still capable of helping people, even if I'm only doing it from behind a counter. I'm sure you've got thoughts of your own to work through after finding my sister and talking with Van. What he said, why not just be honest with yourself here? Settling the score won't mean jack if you don't accept the results yourself. Something tells me you can already see the path forward, though. If I don't agree with a word of what you guys are saying. I guess I can pretend you convinced me for now. Sure, we can roll that. And you can use this chance to embarrass your brother, who's even more of a lost cause as far as being honest with yourself goes. Hey, she really has changed. For Shay Shay, this is who she was always supposed to be. Yes, I couldn't have put it better myself. I'm sure Angie will understand too.
I know this isn't like me to say, but, thanks. Maybe I'm feeling a little less hazy about things now.
Hold on, let's save the thanks for later. Haven't finished your first VG and brought your brother back yet, after all.
Don't worry. I plan on sticking with you until the job's done. You won't get rid of your temp that easy.
Having found a new way to face your own past and a new determination to face Ix head-on, you are joined back with advance group, despite still being annoyed by his overprotective gaze. Okay, Divine Blade of Ruin. This morning I received an mail from an unknown sender. Apparently they want to talk to me about Shizuna in private via Zypha. Shizuna's been showing up in the Grim Garten recently. Should I hear this person out? The advance group decided to take a short break. Everyone split up so they could spend their free time as they pleased. Oh, it's Shizuna's attendant.
Yes, it's me, Kaede. Thank you again for your help yesterday, Sir Arkride.
Right back at ya. So what's up? I wasn't expecting to get an encrypted orb mail from you. I apologize for reaching out so suddenly, but regarding a matter I wish to remain private. The truth is, the princess was supposed to come to Long Lion business today. She has yet to arrive. I was hoping you might know something. She's supposed to be in Long Lion the day of the rocket launch, huh? Sure sounds fishy. So she's basically playing hooky. Nothing seemed to be barring her in a garden, but I guess it's not like she'll tell us anything. The princess can be fickle at times, but it sounds like you have the means to contact her. Yes, I know a place where I can get in touch with her. Want me to reach out? That would be greatly appreciated. Though it is a relief she was fine the last time you saw her. When I spoke to her briefly yesterday, it seemed as though she was fighting back her heightened emotions. Her what? Oh, forget I said anything. I'm sorry to trouble you with this, but please reach out to her. Yesterday, huh? Now that I think about it, it did seem like something might have happened with Schwarzer and his squad. Oh good, looks like she's all in the garden right now. No one else is in there. Works for me. Huh? What the hell's with this insane spiritual pressure? Where's Shizuna? Don't tell me. Oh, she's such a damn pain. Did she hack the garden? What? Whoa. It's the same place as before, but the vibe is totally different. Oh no! An evil aura? Figured you were here. That aura of yours. Hish!
Wonderful. That felt fantastic. I've never felt like this before. Each swing has been honed to perfection. So very sharp. So very deep. Transparent as the ocean. Each swing bears a 0.
She has her own ogre eyes. Divine Blade of Ruin.
You've come at the perfect time, Van. Let us continue what we started. Together, I know we can reach that grand frontier.
Yeah, no thanks. At least not when you let yourself become nothing more than a beast. That's his Shin form. Don't know if this place can hold up to us throwing down, but that's not really my problem right now. I'm gonna wake you up from that nightmare. Open your damn eyes, Shizuna.
Okay, let's go. Spirit unification.
Oh no.
Freezing wind. Cut down my enemies.
5,000 right off the bat?
That?
Okay, I need to
A shard boost to get the upper hand.
yeah, I need to do something about that. Zillion impact. Wait, what can I even use here? This is really the only thing worth using. Damage reduction stuff, huh?
Let's do this. Activating shard command.
Okay, so point absorb. Zillion impact. True radiant sun ray. That'll take her stun up a lot.
I'll lend a hand.
No escape! Here comes the closer!
All cancel.
Here it comes! Radiant Sun Ray!
Delayed.
Vengeance!
S-break.
Boost gauge limiter unlocked.
Those afar, hearken to the sound. My blade is both true and false, dancing in the moonlight. Now! Behold! Cirith Gleam!
Ah, I guarded, but
Ruinate. Yeah! Shiki Kagama!
she moves way too fast.
That?
Okay. 169 just from all that, man.
Go full throttle. ZOC activate.
Okay. I can probably I can stun her real easily here. Savage Blade. Wait, my hit point is even higher than usual. I guess it's because it's Shin, not regular form.
I'll lend a hand.
Finished! Here comes! Here goes! Take this!
Rah!
Vengeance!
Okay, she's still stunned. I'm just gonna keep walloping her. Rapid Onslaught, Heavy Spike, and Halter, Zillion Impact. I can't EX chain without someone helping me though.
Take this.
Eat this!
Still, she was balanced to have lower stats, lower hit points than
I guess I got a bit sloppy.
Kurogane and Yun Kafai, huh? Since it's just a 1-on-1. But even then, it's not gonna be that easy for Grendel Shin. I mean, if you have halfway decent setup, I guess you can kind of impassioned guard your way through.
I can hear it. I can hear Akegarasu's voice!
I knew it, that's what's causing this. Gra! Pant. What are you fools doing? What's the meaning of this? I wonder why Combat Zone had expanded the garden and was ripping apart the data domain. You put so much stress on a system that one wrong move would have ravaged the spirit veins in the real world. If I hadn't been propping up the system in real time, it would have collapsed entirely. Huh, no wonder it was holding up. Sorry, but can I leave the rest up to you, including sending us back to the base? God, how dare you make me use extra resources at a time like this? Made it. Damn, he was pissed, and his concern about resources is concerning. Still, thanks to him, we managed to duke it out. Whew. Are you good now? Yeah, thanks to you. Looks like I made a real mess for you this time around. It's a good thing I put on that extra break-free quartz to stack with the Cornelia. Are you kidding? This time? Yeah, sorry, and thanks. You really saved my butt. Seriously. Got into a duel last night. More of a skirmish, really, but it was if we were finishing something we started a year and a half ago. I went as far as I could, but in the end, I couldn't make it to the end. So, does that mean Van technically beat Shizuna in a duel before Rean could? Well, I guess Grendel is just that OP compared to Spirit Unification. The curse smoldering Akegarasu started to leak out, all because of my emotions. I had meant to get under control myself, but it swallowed me whole. Seems like I awakened as the Divine Blade of Ruin. You told me the name of that sword of yours before. But all this stuff about curses and doom is kind of wild. I think you're not okay. Not really. I've only returned the problem to its sheath, as it were. But at least this time I was able to put it to rest without devouring anyone. All because I was able to fight you until I couldn't fight anymore. This time, huh? Something happened before? It's known as Akegarasu, like a crow cawing at daybreak, but its true name has been lost to history. It's a weapon that has inherited both blood and curse, and the ability to connect souls and exorcise demons. I've been tasked with wielding this blade and keeping it in check. Master began to train me himself as soon as I was old enough to be aware of my surroundings. The curse seal within the blade was apparently too much, too powerful. Its darkness transformed me into a beast that lusted for battle. When I came to, I was simply standing there. In my hand was the sword from which I had finally wrested back control. And at my feet, those I had harmed, among them my brother's corpse. This is the worst case scenario that Rean feared he would do to his loved ones if he spammed his spirit unification while under the curse, huh? I think I finally get it now. That's where it all began for you, isn't it? And I wonder. Even after a horrible tragedy, I'm still every bit the child I was back then. I still practice my blade to my heart's content, to reach this state of zero. Just because it's so much fun. That's why I do everything I do. Look, I ain't gonna tell you that's the wrong way to live. Enjoy life to your fullest, be the best you can be. That's the ideal way to live, frankly. I don't buy that's all there is to you, at least not now. You may go wherever you want and do whatever you like, but you still give us a helping hand when we need it. Plus, we've become so close, you're willing to lay it all on the table. I suppose so. I wonder what made me wag my tongue. Maybe it's because it's you. You don't think you can understand me, and yet you make the effort to try anyway. You always talk about trying to avoid problems, but you're always the first to want to step into them. Like I said before, you just scoop up little bits from all over. And here we are, trying to scoop me up as well. Hey.
Wait a sec. Isn't this a form of love, in a way?
Huh? What the hell are you talking about? Honestly, I don't think I'll ever understand you. But I'm starting to think that I want to, a little bit anyway. I feel like I'm finally getting a small peek into your way of doing things.
Oh.
As long as you never steal his sweets ever again, we're good.
Maybe that's the reason you were able to pull me back from becoming a beast. If I've got someone like you around, then maybe...
Alright, that settles it.
Problem is that he wouldn't be able to enter his Grendel form as consistently as Shizuna's spirit unification and curse form.
I feel bad for Kaede and Kurogane, but I think they'll forgive me for this much.
Just what are you talking about now?
What do you think?
You know what? I don't think I want to know.
Oh, come on! At least take a guess.
Stop acting like a clingy girlfriend. So this is where you've been, princess. Oh boy. Oh, you're here. I take it Mario gave you a hand. Indeed, that's Order 8, and they produced a limited account so that I could access this space for now. Now, first and foremost, princess, I'm glad you're unhurt. Yeah, sorry for worrying you. Once Kaede began her stern lecture, Shizuna fled from the garden. And after saying goodbye to an exasperated Kaede, Van 2 logged out. Okay. Thanks for tuning in to this Let's Play of Trails Beyond the Horizon. If you enjoyed, please leave a like, subscribe, and or hit the bell icon.